Wow, guys, we got another episode. If you live in Michigan, there is some voter fraud charges filed in Detroit, Michigan. Are you in Detroit? Are you in Michigan? Man, I don't think 2020 is even over yet, but man, I tell you what, here's Neil Johnson. Go check his channel. I'll have it linked below, but go check out Neil Johnson. Here's a 4-minute clip of voter fraud in Michigan. Charges filed. Here we go. Let's get into it. Thanks for coming back.
Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson. And also another incident of voter fraud. That's right. Out of the great state
That's
of Michigan.
my state.
Full
My
of
state.
patriots.
Thanks, Neil.
Yet somehow run by a trifecta of communist witches. That's right. Dana Nessel, Gretchen Whitmer, and Jocelyn Benson. So
those women are the most corrupt and evil women that I know. It's sickening what's going on in Michigan. Sickening. And Whitmer is part of that whole 5 governors that put those old people in the nursing homes and killed a bunch of people. Sickening. Please go check out Neil Johnson.
Detroit area clerk has blown the whistle on years of ballot trafficking. And the AG, guess what, had meeting with the fraudster while this is going on. Voter fraud has been, this out of the Federalist, by the way. Voter fraud has been taking place in the Detroit area suburb of Hamtramck. It's Hamtramck. I don't know how you say that. For years, potentially affecting hundreds of ballots, the city clerk told the Federalist. She wrote Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel weeks ago imploring action, but heard nothing in response. She said, that's the only thing I can do since there's nobody else that helps me put a stop to them breaking the law. Clerk Rana Faraj told the Federalist. It's been
crazy.
Ongoing for years and nobody does anything about it, she said. Meanwhile, Nessel was pictured meeting with Councilman Mohammed Hassan, who is accused of the election fraud at an event in Detroit on March 29th. According to Fakebook, the two discussed local security issues, according to an account of the event posted online. I'm sure. What were they discussing? Local security issues. How to avoid local security? How to get around local security? Seriously. The Detroit suburb of Hamtramck, once a Polish enclave, is now the only Muslim-majority city in America. They elected an all-Muslim government in 2021. The population of the city is only about 27,000. So Farage said only a few thousand voters turn out for city elections, meaning that you can have a large impact with a small number of ballots. And then what's really wild is take and extrapolate that over all these cities throughout Michigan, or then go to the big cities like Detroit. Like, you should see the numbers out of Hennepin County, Minnesota. They're absolutely wild. There's no way that Joe Biden got 110,000 more votes than Barack Obama out of that one county.
Exactly.
I don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Harvesting ballots and dumping dozens, I want to say hundreds of ballots at once into drop boxes, all in the same direction, all glue stick the same way. It was obvious that it was all done by an individual or by a group of people, Farage said.
See, that's the thing. There's a lot of Democrats out there that say that the 2024 election was stolen from the Democrats. Let's count them. I want to count them. And then once we find fraud in the 2024 election, let's go back into the 2020 election. Let's do them all. Let's do it.
When you're collecting ballots and harvesting ballots, any amount of ballots is going to affect the race. But when it's a smaller number of people voting, it affects it completely. Michigan law only allows a member of the immediate family or clerk, upon request, to mail or deliver a ballot. So this is obviously, if you're dumping multiple ballots for people, you're not doing that. So then all that ballot harvesting is illegal.
Yes.
Farage said she is hoping there's still an ongoing investigation into the fraud. Good luck, with Dana Nessel leading the charge.
Right. We need to get rid of her, Michigan.
Wayne County court records show election fraud charges against 2 city councilmen and another unelected official. So Hassan faced 2 charges of impersonating another to vote at an election and 2 charges of absentee ballot tampering, stemming from alleged incidents on September 4th, 2023, according to the Detroit Free Press.
That's crazy.
Councilman Sadman also faced one charge of impersonating another to vote at the election and 2 charges of inducing unqualified voter to apply for absentee ballot, related to alleged incidents on July 1st, 2023. Nessel's office claimed to the Detroit Free Press that it investigated the underlying facts, and special agents have submitted that warrant for a prosecutorial review, but no decisions or charges have been filed. I'm going to put a link to this article because there's some videos in here from Project Veritas that you can watch where they get these people willing to come down and pick up boxes of ballots, okay? It's a wild ride. This all happening in Michigan, again, where they tell us everything's safe and secure. Remember to subscribe and go check out my sponsor, MyPillow, mypillow.com, promo code Lumberjack for big savings, folks. Peace out.
Yes, go check out Neil Johnson. Go check out Neil Johnson, man, because I started, I didn't start out watching him, but, man, he's not too far away from us here in Michigan, and he is a true patriot. A true patriot. I'll have his YouTube channel linked down in there, Lumberjack Logic, Neil Johnson, down in the chat. If you guys like this kind of content, please like and subscribe, and go check out Neil Johnson. I got it right there, Neil Johnson. He's good friends with Mike Lindell, and go check him out too as well. You guys have a great night. Peace.